Hello guys, welcome to the weekly recap. I'm your host Austin Otieno and this show is sponsored by NewsunplugKE. Otherwise, stay tuned. So guys, bana, hii wiki imekuwa tu ya pesa hadi nilikuwa nashangaa kwani mimi naishi dunia gani bana. This is coming after Sonko alitutolea sijui niseme ni nini, sijui ni briefcases za pesa ama bana, wa Kenya bana mko na pesa bana. But before that kuna hii story za Shakahola, Ezekiel, of course lazima tuanzie hapo na nilikuwa nimewapea updates venye kulienda and now I'm giving you more further updates. This week now Ezekiel after he was released on a cash bail, he wanted to withdraw around 50 million. 50 million ili azidi kuendeleza ministry yake and all that. But then government ikakataa, ikasema no, you are not allowed to do that at the moment. So the government ilikuwa imemkataza and the reason being is that this is likely to hinder the investigations zenye bado zinaendelea. So he was advised not to withdraw any amount. So hapo ilikuwa imegonga mwamba kidogo, lakini the man is still amerudi church, he's serving the people well and all that. And to tie this with another story, we had another Jesus who was detained for 4 days. Yake ilikuwa tu 4 days. I'm talking about Yesu wa Tongaren. So this man, by the way, umemjua bwana, this Jesus of Bungoma who turns water into tea, mara the mwenye na claim is the real Jesus. So he was arrested last week and this week sasa he got his freedom because he does not have any offense, by the way. Ana offense hata ule ako tu free. Acheni na wanyonyi bwana, wanyonyi aliachwa, so ako free. But after the freedom sasa, after kupewa hiyo freedom, a small press conference ikakuwa na yeye, wakakuwa na wao, wakaanza maswali hapa na pale bla bla bla. And in that process this man huwa anani amaze sana. This Jesus was asking Kenyans to buy him a gas cooker and the daughter does not have a smartphone and he also have children who are going to school, na akasema he's just doing the God's work, though it's not about content creation yenye anafanya. So penye utamwona tu mpe tu shukrani zake msalimie and yeah that's life, even ndo kunaenda. And as the week was going, by the way, we have this financial bill 2023 imekuwa ikipea wa Kenya sleepless nights, if I can say so, because the rate at which we are going to be taxed bana itakuwa inatufinya sana. Ushafinywa na pliers, like it's so painful and it's so you bite your teeth, even though economy iko at the current moment. So but then I was surprised to see sugar sijini 2 kg hii ya Kabrasi, it's like 470 shillings. Sukari imetoka all the way from sijini 200 to kg imefika like it's double. So hii price bana, sijui tutakuwa tunakunywa chai wapi. Jumi by the way, I tried, nilienda kwa hoteli but bana huo mtu wa sukari aliweka tu sukari yake akastaa hiyo chai akarudi na sukari yake, na maki hiyo haikuwa haikuwa imetosheleza vizuri. So it is imekuwa so hard that inabidi tuvumilie tu. Anyway, so following this the opposition leaders, of course mtetezi wa wanyonge akajitokeza, the baba Azimio leaders wakasema if the members of parliament will pass this bill then they will order for a protest again. So I don't know, it's always protest, but I don't know what's your thought, by the way. Should we allow this financial bill to be passed? Because the taxes zenye zinakuwa charged hapo, hey, you won't like it, by the way, because after this so many people are going to lose their jobs. We have the national housing, hiyo pia so many people watatoka kwa hizo nyumba, and a lot is just going to happen. So I don't know what's your thought. You can drop me your thought. I want to know. You can drop me your thoughts on the comment section right now. By the way, I want to know what's your thought on this. So as we move further to another interesting story, the story I know that has been hitting social media hapa na pale, history of Sonko. By the way, Sonko was so mad. By the way, someone insulted Sonko on social media. Na umejua tu Sonko bana, yani this man sijui mimi niseme aje, but this man akona guts zingine. Kama uko na wewe pia uko na hizo guts zako za kuminsult ama ku just say something about him, I'm very sure you are crossing some wrong path.
Sina pesa sababu bado tusaidie watoto. Na nimekwambia above 18 ni mtoto. Mtu ameza amesomeshwa kamaliza. Niko na pesa, lakini sina pesa kulipa na watoto. Pesa ya kulipa na bibi yangu na mabibi zangu. Wacha nikuoneshe mshenzi wewe, takataka ghasia nongwe. Change type. Hiyo ndio ni pesa hii. Bagu wewe. Change type.
So bana, I hope you saw those niseme ni briefcases of money ama ni nini hiyo, suitcases ama briefcases of money, like you get what I'm saying. So this video, if you just kama ungeona tu hizo alizita hizi ni pocket money za fuel tu, hiyo ilikuwa tu pocket money ya fuel tu, and I saw checks and I saw but at least his daughter Tiki Sandra alijitokeza akajaribu kumtetea after the netizens walisema you guys are after my father so much nini. What if it were you? Kama mtu angekukasirisha hivyo, unajua saa zingine hasira inaweza fanya ufanye vitu vingine just weird guys. And kuna mingine pia hii wiki tu all the way from the entertainment industry, but sasa siji ako side gani. But before I tell you that story, we are going for a short commercial break. Stay tuned. So welcome back guys from the short break, and if you've watched me up to this point, bana now just subscribe, hit that subscription button, notification, everything, and drop the comments tukiendelea. So there was this story, by the way, nimewa promised after the short break nawaambia history ya Erick Omondi. We have Erick Omondi, by the way, who was also before agawe hiyo pesa hii yenye umeona hii wiki. Of course najua watu wa Udakubas wataisema, make sure you catch that episode. By the way, it will be tomorrow Monday 8 am. So Erick Omondi, by the way, just this week pia he brought Langata Road to a standstill after he went there. Hizi tu protest zake, hizo zake tu zake. So I don't know, this man is can I say anti-government not even anti-government protest, but he's holding these protests too, like of pigania wananchi for the high cost of living and everything. So he went there with the unga, the flour, according to your primary school teacher. So after kufika hapo he brought, yani kuna tu jam ilikuwa tu hapo so much that after kuleta hiyo crowd, Erick Omondi akaanza kudistribute the free unga, watu wakapokea ugali iko hapo hivyo. Kama ulikuwa hiyo place, I'm very sure ulitoka na a piece of kaunga. But of course you can't do this without some permit from the government, from the court, from everything. Akashikwa tena akahojiwa, why do you always do this, blah blah blah.
Wait, tutakamatana hapa. I'm going to work.
I'm a policeman. Umetumwa. Don't touch my unga.
Of course I will.
Umetumwa Naruto.
I'm going.
Umetumwa Naruto. Hakuna barabara toka hapa.
Peana unga. Huko na napita.
Lazima kuja niongeleshe vizuri kwanza.
And I don't know the game that is going on with this man, cause me by the way, na nitazidi tu kuambia mtu msishangae kama atataka a seat one day. Nashuka atataka ya Nairobi governor ama tu out of nowhere aende hiyo seat ya presidency. Anyway, will you support him akitaka? Let me know. So the same Erick Omondi, by the way, watu wanashangaa anatoa do wapi? Who is funding this guy? And Cause there is someone, by the way, mtu haizi toka tu kwa street aende agawe unga, anatoa hizo wapi hizo na venye sahi unga sijui hata kama ni 130. By the way, president alitu promise vitu mingi sana, but bado we are still waiting them. Tuache hiyo kwanza. So there is this guy, former Kiss FM presenter Oga Obinna, also came up with an idea, akijaribu kusema that Erick Omondi kuna tu mahali someone is funding the same statement nimesema sahi.
Omondi. So Erick has been doing this thing for, he's giving away unga kwa barabara nini, all this drama napiganga mara amebeba CV za watu. So this is what I've realized that most people will not realize. Erick Omondi is a project. Because with the amount of money that people put into activism, you know, unafika kwa barabara, unashikwa huko kwa koti, unafanya nini. The only way Erick can manage to pay for all those cinemas, two things. One, he's a project. There is someone who's funding him, whether it's Wanjigi, or it's Baba, or it's Ruto, or it's whoever. Someone is funding all those cinema that he's doing. One. Or number two, wash. He's a conman. He's a thug. The someone is getting the money from. You see, there's always an end to one.
Obinna, I told you I'm older than you, I'm richer than you, I have more money than you, I can help you. Naweza fungua radio station na nikuandike kama kitabu. Idiot. Bwana. Hii ni sanduku ya kwanza. This is, you know how much this is? Idiot. That is 13 million. I've worked my ass off for 16 years. I made my first 3 million in 2008.
He felt the same. But Erick Omondi akasema akajitokeza na video yake. The same the way Sonko did, yeye pia akafanya hivyo. And people have money in this country. Wa Kenya. Sijui mnatoa wapi pesa. So Oga Obinna was saying maybe Erick Omondi is doing wash. Maybe we don't know. Kuna tu some fishy business yenye kanaiko rivalry wake anashuku anafanya. But Erick Omondi akajitokeza, hey, I've been in this industry. The same statement anatumianga. I was born before you, I'm older than you, and I started making money before you, I'm richer than you, and everything. So we saw like sijini machine venye walipaki hizo pesa, like that man has money. So with that I think too, like it's good to go. By the way, like akichukua kama 50,000 hizo ni bill ngapi za unga a distribute, and whatever he had in the house, bana ni pesa bana. I'm very sure watu wadakubaz watatuelezea mengi kuhusu hayo. And now I was telling you, by the way, government ilitu promise vitu mingi sana. Hii unga, by the way, unga was supposed to drop from sijui ni 210 ama ni ngapi, from 210 to around 150 hapo. Mi bado sijaiona, but ni sawa tu. So there is also another one where the president alitu promise by around June the gas cylinders will be around 300. Sasa it's about time, and then the president comes out. I was talking about the empty gas cylinder, not the gas itself. Not the gas itself. Haya, kama umeona hiyo video, mimi sijui kama ni Photoshop hapa, nilishuku hiyo kitu sana. But anyway, it is now official. By the way, he has made an official statement. Akasema according to the time schedule which we have, that may not work, or it could have only worked if they used the supplementary budget. So Kenya, another promise has been broken. So sad, but life must continue. But our president is at a very hard point. Ako hiyo kiti ni moto bana, hiyo kiti ni moto. Anyway, acha pambane, as maisha lazima iendelee. And the same, okay, tukicompare Kenya, unajua Kenya tuko tu na hizi shida zetu. Hebu tuangalie Uganda leo, because this week also there are opposition members in parliament walikuwa na oppose, like the president Museveni has proposed like 12 million, 12.6 million in his clothing budget. Hey, imagine president budget yake tu ya kuvaa nguo kujivaa ni 12.6 million Kenyan shillings. That is Kenyan shillings, but in Ugandan shillings inatoka 336 million. Yani hiyo ni nguo tu ya president tu, vitu anavaa venye anavaa, closet yake. So na this by the way ili happen in the last financial budget hiyo ya Uganda. So Ugandans wako kama the members of parliament are protesting against this bill kabisa, hawaitaki kabisa. And just to read a few of what those members of parliament were saying, Mr. Shemuji said there is 350 million to buy clothes. The same amount was provided last year. This means we are spending on an average of 1 million on president's clothes every day. Imagine hiyo bill inasema we pay like 36k per day on the president's clothes. Just imagine. Na mwingine pia akasema our president is not a star from Hollywood requiring a change of his wardrobe every day. He is a president of a poor country. Why buy him clothes worth 350 million every year? What happened to the clothes we bought last year? So Ugandans are so mad with everything that is actually happening in that country, but sijui kama watawai kuona president mwingine anyway. Unless tu acha nisiongelele, I can naweza kujiwa hapa mbio. So that is what is happening over there. And coming back to Kenya, by the way, Gachagua, our deputy president, Rigathi Gachagua, they were in some party coordination meetings, and hey, what he said there might surprise you. Venye watu inawa surprise. Gachagua anasema UDA may rule for up to 100 years. We, mnasikia hii kitu kweli? Anyway, kama hii ndo hata tujamalize ya kwanza and we are feeling it this way, 100 years je? So he said this because he's saying most of the positions in parliament and just generally in government zimekuwa held na watu wa UDA. So I don't know what you think. What do you think? Drop your thoughts on this. Of course, this is politics. We just have to talk about it. No leaning on any side or either way. Just drop me your opinion. What do you think about that? And still in Kenya, there is a Kenyan man, a Kenyan boyfriend, complaining that his spouse gave birth to an Indian child. Just imagine that situation, because he came out akasema, in all the labor, in all that 9 months duration, alikuwa anashughulikia the girlfriend perfectly well. All the cravings, everything, alikuwa anasotea the girlfriend. But then, coming after the end of 9 months, he was surprised bana after the girlfriend gave birth to an Indian baby. So anajiuliza, am I an Indian or what? So, like, seriously, here is what he tweeted. I've been a supportive boyfriend for the entire period of pregnancy. I'm the one who made sure she fed her cravings. I even organized a transport for her to go to hospital. My girlfriend gave birth to a beautiful Indian boy last night. Guys, I'm not Indian. She was a waiter in an Indian restaurant. Hey. I don't know, but this story, ingekuwa wewe, by the way, ingekuwa wewe, what can you do? Help us advise CR Kenyan 1, even anajiita huko Twitter, and that is what he tweeted. So in a similar case, there is also a man in Western who actually after taking vasectomy, kama you ujui bana, just take out your dictionary ama Google that thing ujue how it works. So after this man went through vasectomy, it comes out again bana, the wife is pregnant. What is happening in Western? The wife is pregnant bana. Anyway, kitakuramba kikurambe. Before you do vasectomy, talk to your wife. Mwambie juu, I don't know, you might feed children that are not yours. So a lot is just happening bana, and Mi akisijui, you know, sisi presenters we go through a lot by the way. So just imagine I'm just here, then najua sasa una imagine tu maybe you kuta iniangukie, but then kuna hii mwingine wa Nigeria, like she was reading news and then
tó ń ṣìdè gbígbẹ omi adágún Òkúta.
Sorry. Nothing happened. Sorry.
So guys, just a lot is happening by the way. If you want to get all these stories by the way in details, visit our website at www.newsunplug.co.ke and be sure to follow us on all our social media platforms at NewsunplugKE. I've been yours. God bless you. See you next time, same place. Bye.